Going live. Anyway. Hey everyone, how are we all going?
Oh, we're live, it said. It said we're live on the screen. How cool's that? Hell, it'd be actually kind of good to be alive, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Be really shit not being alive.
Sorry it's been so long and we didn't have one last month. I had my guts cut open, so that didn't help.
No commitment at all. You know, like fucking getting your appendix out and not being able to move. Well, you know, I mean, honestly.
Piss poor excuses.
Piss poor excuse. Fucking in hospital and then couldn't move. But anyway, you know, the things we do. You know, I'd take one for the team.
G'day, Paul. How you going?
Hey, champion.
Day for the vlogs. Sorry. And Jordan, I'm not sure if you're still here. Yeah, they're off to school, but yeah, so.
That sucks balls, doesn't it? Going to school.
Hey,
I used to go to school.
You went to school.
I did go to school, even though you wouldn't believe it, but I did.
A long time ago.
In a faraway land. In a long.
Called what?
What is that? What the hell was that? In a little town called Wollonga. Yes, there's a little bloody bit of history laying for you.
How's the truck situation?
Oh yes, well, progressing. I'm still alive, which is
amazingly.
Yes. Oh my God. It's taken a little turn, but hopefully this week we might get something worked out. I'm just negotiating expenses at the minute.
I don't know what that means.
Doll below.
Not sure. Mum ran the cafe in Wollonga, Steve Lloyd said.
Oh, cool. It's a cool little town, isn't it?
Where are we? Elstead said, well done. Paul, longer than my 20 years out of school, I'm guessing.
Yes. I don't know. It's been a while ago. It still affects you, though, doesn't it? School. Doesn't matter how long you've been out of there. There's always the teacher you loved and the 10 you hated.
Chris said, I ordered to Brussels and it arrived today. Thanks, guys.
Very
awesome.
good.
Thank you for ordering some. That's awesome. Nathan Waters. No,
it was Bristol, I think.
We're in Loxton in the Riverland. Bristol. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Did I say Brussels?
Yes.
Sorry, Bristol. Man, I'm going to hell for that. Sorry.
You are.
Sorry, Chris.
Yes. Actually, it might be more than 2 trucks to make one the way we're going.
Hey, Bessie Bees, BTV. That's awesome. Nice name. I like that.
BTV. Very clever.
I did get my fridge honey. It's all gone now. Nice work, Paul. I'm glad.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting us. It really means a lot.
Thank you, champion.
Yeah.
I tell you what, talking about fridge honey, I drained the barrel the last day, and it's not quite a kilo. So I reckon it's about 900 grams. And I had this mad concept that maybe we could have a little fridge honey auction for the last of the fridge honey ever, because we went down and checked the fridges, well, that wild fridge, and it had suffered in this heat wave and didn't make it. So I don't know. Anyway, we're thinking about having a fridge honey auction. I don't know how that would work, like as in supporters auction. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. The lad hasn't actually got up to speed yet with this. It was just my crazy thought.
Time he brought this up, but yeah, it's cool.
Well, you can't tell him everything.
Might as well
get him on the hop.
While we're at it. Sorry, but
Bristol, not Brussels.
I know. I already corrected myself.
That's all right.
I already apologized.
That's why I put my glasses on, because I can't see shit normally.
So thank you guys for supporting the Patreon. We're about halfway to getting a whole blooper reel. There's about.
Yes.
At least an hour and a half worth of stuff to cut up into a blooper reel.
Things you can't let your kids watch.
Yeah. So if you want to guys, we'll get the plug over and done with. If you guys want to support us and head over to the Patreon, and every dollar counts. If everybody gave $1 that watched the show, it would make a huge difference for us.
It would.
Yeah.
We might even actually be able to get some shit done.
Yeah. Where are we? Let's back to questions.
So Celtic bear, I like that.
One of them said we should make a beehive out of a car.
Could fucking be beehive or a little car, one of the two. I'm gonna make a beehive out of a old aquarium if I get around to it. But
old aquarium. Oh, that's right. We're gonna maybe there's like a semi-observation hive.
Yeah.
Hayden says hi guys from Shepparton. I think did I say that wrong?
I don't know. I can't even see where we got
Yeah.
to. Oh,
I'm getting all the town names wrong.
that's
Just
right.
back my 3 hives down to 2. Fingers crossed we get through the winter. Good luck with the truck.
Yes.
Good
Oh
luck with
God,
winter.
I need more than some good luck with the truck.
Not even a radiator cap halfway. That'd be good stuff. Celtic Bear wants to know how's the flow hub going.
Yes. Well, we haven't got too much flowing going on. It's doing okay. I'm waiting for spring.
Yeah,
It's
mainly
not
because the time of the year that we set it up.
Yeah.
There wasn't
Yeah.
really a flow going. So
yeah.
come spring will. But they did start lining out a lot of the frames. So
Yeah, they did.
Pretty prepped for spring.
Yeah, they got enthused, but then the blooming nectar flow dried off, and so it's just gone.
Yeah,
but I like the concept.
Harry says perfect. A nice distraction from revision for uni exams over here in England. Ah, cool. And yeah, Harry, I'm so glad. Yeah, Harry, I'm half asleep. Harry, I'm so glad that we were able to distract you from doing your.
And what are you studying, Harry?
That's a good question. Houston, good morning from all the way over in Tennessee, USA. Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks for watching. Alistair, yeah, blooper reel. We've got a goal.
We're working on it.
Get a certain amount of support through Patreon. You guys get a blooper reel with plenty of material to go into it. So, yeah. Kia.
Oh, how fucking cool is that? Sorry, I've skipped ahead.
Good morning. Nicholas, I like the truck videos. Cheers, guys. Question, how much honey does a hive need for winter if you're not feeding them? I run an 8 frame deep in New South Wales.
They need, well, it depends on how big the blooming brood is. But if you got like 4 good frames in your super and the 2 that are normally on the outside, well, that's 4, but 2 normally on the outside of each brood nest. Sometimes the brood nest gets crazy and they've got the whole thing filled up. So then you get, hang on, I'm getting confused. I'm not really making much sense. So it depends how many frames of bees go into winter as to how much food they need. It's a bit like us. It's a bit like everybody. It depends on how many people there is to feed or how many bees there is to feed. From that fit. I love this bit.
Yeah, you can read it out.
I like this from
Chris
Denisney. Anyway, from Chris. I like this, Chris the postman. I found out about you guys from being the postman here in Bristol, UK. And I delivered some of your honey to someone, and I found out about your videos. How cool is that? Because I had that Bush Bee Man sticker on the box. Then I tried to print the other day. I was sending some other stuff off.
You run out of stickers?
No. I was trying to print some new ones, and the bloody printer made all these lines and then put the caption in the middle of my head. And so I would have been sending some Bush Bee Man captions without a hat on. Without a head on, actually, because I don't know. Anyway, the lad's got to help me with that later today. He doesn't know that. So thank you. That's a good reminder that I meant to tell him to help me do that shit.
That's an awesome way of finding out about us.
That is cool. Did you enjoy it, though? That's the question. Obviously, you're here watching us here live, so it must have been good.
Any plans for winter nectar?
Very slim. Very slim, the winter nectar here at the minute.
Hey, g'day, Darren from Glenelg. Sorry,
yes.
You want to fish your?
No. I was just going to say if the girls just get enough to feed themselves, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And get ready for the spring.
Chris said he ordered his own.
Cool.
So he got it today.
Well done. It turned up. Well done.
Yeah, because he said it earlier.
Yeah. Sorry.
How's your mead doing? I've started making it here in Glasgow. Glasgow? Yeah. After seeing you do it. Hope it's good. I'm using your honey. That's awesome.
It's fucking wicked ass shit, actually. I tell you what, just to mess with your head, if you're in Glasgow, which is a bit bloody red, if you make a good mead and you want to just sweeten up your whiskey, it's not too shabby. Just a little dash of that, and it's a bit little sweet ass. Get you in all sorts of trouble later on, but it's kind of good.
Harry's the guy's skipping doing uni work. He's studying mechanical engineering. I could help you with your bloody truck if I ever graduate.
Tell you what, if I'm still alive, I'll take you up on it.
You idiot. You idiot.
I might need more than a mechanical engineer for that truck. My God, I think I need a grave digger.
That wasn't your best moment.
That wasn't my best moment. It was a steady decline down the shit list.
For the record, I only put the GoPro in there so then he usually talks to himself while he's driving, so I just wanted to capture that. and unintentionally captured him doing one of the stupidest things I've ever seen him do.
There's only so many brain cells available.
Especially when they're in short supply.
God.
Pavel says hi. Candace, hi there. Just wanted to let you know I'm loving your web series. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Candace.
And
we love you watching.
Cher Williams says hi, Bush Bee Man.
Hey, Shane.
Cole, hi guys from Brisbane. Do we stock any of your honey anywhere in Melbourne? No, we don't currently.
We're working on getting this shit organised. It's a little bit complicated because we've got to get some outlets in different parts of the country and different parts of the world because it's getting anyway, it's getting way more popular than we can actually figure out how to make it economical for you to get hold of it.
Yeah.
But in Oz it's not too terrible. You can just go on the Bush Bee Company website and order it. It's the people in the USA that have a little bit of mailing problem.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out with maybe setting up storing our honey in somewhere in America and making it cheaper to send over, because I think that's what's really kind of hamstringing sales.
Well, bless everybody that is supporting the show and buying it regardless of the postage expenses.
You guys are incredible.
You are amazing, and I'm in love with all of you.
Yeah.
And everybody, not just America, it's in England and India and God knows where else it goes. I don't know. I get confused. It's some fascinating.
Beekeeping UK. To be honest, I think you should have brought that truck. I'm assuming you mean the second one.
I thought about it, honestly. But, when your gut tells you that it's not right, you just go, okay, there's only sort of... But you know what? The lad said that if I bought a $6,000 truck and got divorced, it might not be a good option.
Well, I think the problem with the $6,000 truck was you buy it, and then what are you going to end up spending maybe $7,000 fixing it, and then you're at the $15,000 truck, and then you just wasted all that money.
Yeah. So anyway, hopefully Friday we might have another look at it one.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Kristen says, absolutely love your series. Definitely want some honey. Awesome.
Yes.
So head over to the website.
Head over to the Bush Bee Company website and order some. And you'll be in it. Because we've got what is it? Narrow leaf red mallee at the minute, which is kind of cool. And it's a bit darker than
the honey with the honeycombs in it. Pretty cool too.
It is.
That's got a bit of kind of neat.
Yeah.
Keith says it's snowing in Victoria. Oh wow. Nice.
Oh, what's my worst? Oh, sorry, I've gone down ahead a bit.
Skipping ahead.
Sorry.
Kristen, keep up the great work. Thank you. Paul says, got my wife stung in the cheek a week or so ago, swelled up.
Sorry, that's a bit I was reading.
Horribly. What's your worst stings?
Ooh, actually, my worst sting was probably before I was beekeeping. When I was, on the fruit block and I was having a little bit of a,
Did you really?
Yeah. No.
Anyway.
Did that
really happen?
Yeah, it was awkward.
Worst I ever had was on my birthday. Dad and I were filming an episode and it stung on my face. And when you get stung in your face, it seems to be that all the liquid pools and down further, and it keeps filling your face up until it pools. And so I just full on elephant man face. My wife found it reasonably amusing.
I think I got in trouble for that birthday gift. But anyway, it wasn't really my fault.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right, Hayden. Don't do it. Don't buy it. I didn't buy it. I thought about
it. Alicia, how you going? Over at Gossip, which is awesome.
Oh, not too far from home.
Yeah.
A local fan. Cool.
Yeah. She set up a really cool artist space over in Barber. So.
Awesome.
Parts of Things, I think it's called, off the top of my head. Sorry if I got that wrong. But yeah, which is awesome.
Cool. We might have to come visit.
Yeah, we should.
We should.
Cool.
We could. If we're invited, that is.
They might go,
you're not bringing that fucking truck to my art studio. Perhaps we could bring it in and you could bloody turn it into a blooming, what's that, a sculpture or some shit. A Bush Bee Man extract sculpture, crazy shit.
Set it up with a bonfire. That'd be the best.
That's probably a good idea. But melt it up and put it into a bucket and take it to the recycler.
Tristan, well, maybe we can come to Melbourne. We were thinking about travelling around the East Coast later in the year.
Yeah, we're not bringing that truck though.
Paul said, yeah, it snowed in Canberra a little bit today. That's pretty crazy.
Snowed his ass off in the Snowy Mountains, apparently, before the ski season even started. Not that I know about skiing, because the bees don't like skiing.
Alicia said we should have a live Q&A with Honey Toast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, that could
With
work.
environment. That'd be cool. Where are we? Sorry. Shovelhead. That's a cool name. I'm a mechanic beekeeper. Got you covered. G'day. Cool. All right.
Thank you. We can do with all the help we can get.
Can you weld the fucking radiator cap shut so you can't open it? Hey, you're from Scandinavia. You got any tips on how to keep yourself from getting too pissed on that lovely mead?
No fucking help. It gets you messed up bad. There's no chance, but it's good fun. You just got to keep your shit together when you're pissed.
Beekeeping UK. What's the nastiest hive story?
Well, I think the nastiest hive story would have to be when you've got a hive that has got some serious menopausal problems, and you open the lid without your bee suit on, and it takes your lips off. Like it end up getting stung.
You just said made any sense.
It does.
You mean an angry hive?
An angry hive. Sorry. Well, that's a bad hive. Sorry, I'm making a bad analogy, aren't I? Yeah, okay. Anyway, sometimes the little ladies get themselves a little bit upset if they've got an angry queen, and then they'll just attack you, and it's just not friendly. Sorry, is that the better option?
Yeah, that was better said. Justin says hi from Tasmania. That's awesome.
Woohoo. How's it going in Tassie? I reckon it might be a bit fresh down there because, oh, wow, it's been a bit miserable here the last couple of days.
Ron says hi from West Virginia in the US. Love the channel. Can't wait to get some money. That's awesome. Thank you. Reg something. Hey, all right. You said something. That's cool. Ryan Looker. Hi, Dad and John. Just realized I need some more of that delicious bush bee man honey. Tell mum to bring some down, please. Yeah. I assume that's my sister using my future brother-in-law's account. Hey, Tiffany. Here you go. Well, yeah, I'll try and remember. I can't promise anything because I'm terrible at remembering that stuff. But, yeah.
Well, hopefully you can remember it.
I'm coming up next weekend again, so I'll remember.
So it'll be a double whammy if he turns up in person. And
message Lydia and she'll remember to bring it down. Bring it back.
Blooming heck.
Glenn says, you guys are great. Love the channel. Please keep the great shows coming. Come to Brisbane. Yeah, we'll try.
We're working on the travel. We've got a bit of a booking up. We just need some more economics so we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Talking about traveling.
Yeah.
We're thinking about going to this crazy-ass Canadian beekeeping international world bee conference. I don't know how the hell we get there. But anyway, we haven't got that far yet, but
we will one part of the we were thinking of paying a lot of some of our own way, but then also seeing if you guys would be willing to support us with a crowdfunding campaign, a little small one, so then kind of help cover
if everybody gave a little bit. Yeah, then you could all come along.
Take the show along and visit that conference and make some awesome episodes.
Yeah. Similar in the grand scheme of things, you could come with us. Well, they could come with us on the show.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not literally. Yeah. That could get weird. Well, unless you're a really big sponsor.
We'd have to hire a bus.
Well, what the hell? We could do that too. And let's not get too excited, but yeah, that would be fun.
Alan.
As long as you bring some mead if you're coming on the bus.
Thanks for the great content. Dry as a chip here in WA. Can you do a rain dance for us in your next episode?
I need more than one rain dance just for you. We've had, well, it's not completely dry. It's freezing, but it's trying to get moist, but it's not really happening. Oh, Justin, I reckon it's cold wherever we are at the minute. But yes, I'm sorry.
What's your best swarm catch?
I reckon the best swarm catch would probably be that one in the main street, which was kind of weird because we were didn't even think it was going to happen. And we went down the main street and there was this massive swarm on a tree and we just swept it off and away we went.
Yeah, somebody that went to school, my sister, called us about it.
Yes, which was kind of cool. Yeah. The second best one was these poor random people out at Loxton North that were freaking out, hiding in their house. and they wouldn't even open their door because they had a swarm of bees in their tree.
The people that only just moved there a week ago?
Yeah. They moved in a week or something.
If you go back on the episodes, there's the swarms that we went to the same place twice. That was that.
The poor people.
Those poor people.
Bless them. It was not fair. The second time around, I didn't know what to think.
Have a look at the double Great Van Fab double. Okay. Yeah. Type it up. Okay. We'll have a look. We'll Google it. Because I could. Reg wrote something. Because I could. Cool. Good work, Reg. I actually brought the honey for my dad for his birthday, so hopefully he'll like it.
I hope it's coming, Chris. I did send it.
He did get it.
Yeah, he did get it?
Yeah, he said earlier.
Cool.
At the top. I'm pretty sure he said he got his honey.
Ran him back.
Yeah, and it just arrived today. What he said.
Did it get in time for the birthday, I hope?
Fingers crossed. Josh says, I love you too. You're adorable and cute. I want little stuffed animals of both of you.
Ooh. That's kind of weird, but that's kind of cute. I like it.
Chloe wants to know, do we sell bees and nukes? No.
Not yet, but we could. We could send some bush bee man nukes that have just been loveified. Depends where you are, Chloe, by the way.
Was about to say crowdfunded. Yeah. No, hopefully we can try and pull something together. That would be cool. Where are we? Interior designer says hi there. Hi.
Hi, interior designer.
Cool. Open crowdfunding for conference. I will throw first few hundred in. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Well done. Yeah, because we were thinking taking the road on the show on the road. Come visit Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, if we got enough support, we probably could go down to California and do some stuff there or some other points along the way. But the main thing would be to go to the conference. Amazing enough, and just try and
see how it's done on the other side of the world.
Yeah, and trying to hit up some other big beekeepers there for some interviews, like we did when we went to the Gold Coast last year. That was really cool.
Yeah,
and it was a good experience, and we were able to share that with you guys. So
yeah, and we figured, well, you might not be able to go yourself, so you could go with us.
Yeah.
In
Luke says, where can I buy your honey locally? I just out of Loxton, about 5 Ks from your house. Love your videos. Keep it up. Good question, Luke. Go to Dear Lila.
Yeah. Dear Lila's she's the main. She's Layla. She's a dress shop, but she's a very nice
in the main
young
street
lass.
of Loxton. I'm sure if you live in Loxton, you'll know where that is, near the bakery.
Be careful not to take your wife or your girlfriend because she's got some amazing clothes for them.
What would you recommend for your first backyard beekeeper?
What would I recommend? Don't get more than 1 or 2 hives, so you get yourself organized. And I mean, if be careful about catching a swarm unless you have a beekeeper nearby that's got some nice friendly bees, because sometimes the swarms are really relaxed and they're all good, but sometimes they're really angry and crazy. So if you don't want to have to requeen them, perhaps get a package of bees and buy them in, because I mean, hell, you're going to spend $300 on the beehive. You might as well spend $150 on the bees themselves. But if you know a beekeeper or you happen to have somewhere near where bees are coming in and they swarm off in the spring, you'll get a friendly hive anyway. Was that way too complicated?
No, that's fine. Reg says he's cold, ? I'm sitting here sweating. Reg, I assume you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Whereabouts are you from? Adam says Longworth hives or top bar hives. We haven't tried top bars. We should try them.
That's what the fridge was, sort of.
Yeah, but it was still
not really
frames. We should actually get a top bar hive and give it a go.
Yes, well, we have talked about it. Yeah, you've got to help me make it.
That's a good point. What should you make?
Probably in your backyard, a top bar hive, because when you want to extract your honey, you don't need to have too much else other than a bucket and a sieve.
Yeah.
But Langsworth are cool too. They're both cool, but it depends on.
Chloe says hi from Barry.
Hey, Chloe.
Paul Davies. Hi, do you buy queens? If so, how much do you pay?
$35 roughly a pop for a queen. And it depends. Yes, I do buy queens. I bought some. It depends on the bloodline you want. So, yes, I have bought some and I've made some of my own out of the girls that were cool. So, it just depends. Depends what you're trying to achieve.
What's your verdict? Ryan wants to know, what's your verdict on the Paradise Hives with Australian summer heat and winter coming in? I'm wondering if the price is justified. Not sure if I take the plunge or just go with the wooden hives come spring.
Good question. I think it depends. I think the Paradise Hive insulation-wise is friggin' incredible. They are insanely expensive, but well, not insanely expensive, but if you worked out, if you buy a base plate and a top lid and the middle bits, they're probably only $100 dearer than the normal setup. So if you're going to do, well, hell, it depends where you are. Where the hell do you live? It depends where you are, but as far as heat goes, they are bloody good. They are bloody good. My only concern is if you're going to have, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 or 1,000 of the bloody things, it does add up a bit. If you're only going for 2 or 3, they're awesome. And if you're not going to move them, I reckon they do seem to go really good. That was a very extended answer.
I kind of stopped listening.
Yeah, he was zoned out. Well, funny that. Wasn't about bloody filming. I mean, that's the only thing he cares about.
Yep, totally. I do care about beekeeping. How many hives are you running? How many hives are you running?
We've got about 100 of our own and hopefully about 80 something or other of Les's that we're helping to maintain. So I guess that's 180 odd, roughly.
Yeah.
I know that's very bad maths. Should have added that up, shouldn't I? 100 plus 80 is 180. Sorry, Mr. Whoever my math teacher was.
Kristen, just wanted to let you know we loved your show at the Melbourne Web Festival this year. It was super competitive. Festival's in July. I would like to meet you both and taste some of your honey.
We'll see where we go. What's the Web Fest? How did we end up in there?
We entered and we didn't get in.
Oh. Well, Kristen, why didn't we get in? What happened there? If you loved us. Sorry, we love you too. But anyway, I'm not asking too many questions. Apparently that's an awkward question to ask.
Registered Townsville, North Queensland. Okay, so it's quite hot up your way.
Well, it would be. Yeah. But yeah, the hives are really cool. I agree, they are expensive, but I don't know. I think they're good, but hell, I can't afford to run them, all of them.
Alistair said 2 of my hives are removed from swarm trees. The other is a cutout I did at Williamstown. The second swarm I got from Seaview Downs were angry.
Yeah, tell me about it when you get an angry one. And aren't they annoying? What you got to do the weirdest thing that I've found when you get an angry swarm, the queen knows how to hide because she knows you're gunning for her. But if you can find her and send her on her way, is that a nice way to put that?
Probably, yeah.
And get a new queen, that hive will be much more easier to deal with.
Taryn P, holy crap, I'm awake from one of these. Love your show. Thank you. Thanks for waking up and
well done.
You look like Carl from Up in those glasses. Actually, funny enough, my grandma, who I now do a show called Naughty Nat's Kitchen with, if you go to our second video with the shortbread recipe, at the very end is my granddad, and he looks exactly like Carl from Up. Even to the point we're out for dinner, like we're out for Mother's Day lunch, and the people on the table were on their phone Googling Carl from Up and then showing each other. Yeah, so he gets it all the time. So yeah, so Naughty Nat's Kitchen is actually something my grandma and I are doing. It's a bit of a spin-off from the Honey Crackle episode. So go over to, if you search Naughty Nat's Kitchen on YouTube, you'll find it.
Just as a footnote, I love that movie. That Up movie
and that first 10 minutes
made me cry. I'm a bit of a softie for that.
Justin, how's that flow hype going? Have the girls taken it to it okay?
They seem to be, yeah. They seem to be doing it. We haven't had much flow, but they're living there fine.
Yeah. What bloodline do you get or look for calm or good laying?
Calm is bloody hell. Yes, calm is a jolly good idea. The stupid thing is, normally the angry assholes are really good productive things, but if you're trying to work them, it's just crazy. So, calm is good, but it depends on where you are, what your weather's doing, because there's different strains for different areas. I kind of go with the Italians. I think of like that's sort of for where we live is kind of good, but it depends where you are.
Where are we? So Tiffany, my sister, is asking another question using her fiance's account. Dad, it's good to see you wearing glasses. John, you need a haircut. Yeah, thanks, Tiff. It doesn't help. We're both so busy. So I should actually ask a big question. Cool. Is there fluffy bees in Australia? Bumblebees.
No. There's no bumblebees in Australia yet, except Tasmania.
Oh, yeah, cool. Tassie hasn't.
Yes, yes. And they don't really like them. Apparently they brought them over to do the tomatoes because bumblebees and tomatoes go well.
When I was in New Zealand, there was heaps of bumblebees, especially up at the Hobbiton set where they shot Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. That there was bumblebees around, and I asked about all the bees there, and all the groundskeeper said, no, they're all natural, so which is kind of cool. But the coolest thing about that Hobbiton visit was I found, because I think there's like 48 customized Hobbit holes on that set. One of them was the local beekeeper, which was really cool.
And they had Hobbit-sized beehives.
Yeah.
Yes. Do they have Hobbit-sized frames in the beehives?
What?
Like smaller frames.
I don't know.
Hobbit frames.
I think they were top bar hives.
Okay.
Thanks for. Sorry. Paul says, thanks for requeen. I run about 80 hives in the UK. About 75 of them want to kill me. What to requeen the lot, but need cheap queens?
I know the feeling. I did that this year, and I had 40 hives that were insane. So I split them and requeened them, which was not such a good idea because the season ended up crap. So then I lost about a third of the ones that I split and requeened. But the upside to it is the ones that survived are much nicer. So yes, go with the requeening thing because it's blooming impossible to work them when they're crazy.
We're up to.
I have no idea. That's why I put my glasses on. So I was
5 a.m. here in California, getting ready for work. That's awesome. And they said, "I love my fridge, honey." FYI, thank you so much for supporting us.
You are a champion,
you're a legend.
And if you're up at 5 o'clock in the morning, what do you do for a job? I mean, that's a pretty good effort. I mean, I'm a bit slack because the sun doesn't come up here until.
Yeah, like 5:45 every day.
So yeah. Well, I'm a 5:40.
45 minutes after that.
Yeah, I know, but that's still 45 minutes at that hour of the day is a long time.
True. How much Beekeeping UK wants to know, how much do you pay for your bees?
How much do I pay for them?
Yeah.
It depends. It depends where they come from. Like they're $150 for a little, like, what are they called? A little, not a nuke. They're not nuke bees. They're packaged bees. Or 120 to 150. Queens are about 30. Sometimes they're free if I make my own, or they just turn up and I can be bothered spending a day getting them out of a garden. Technically, they're not free. I don't know. I was trying to work this out the other day. I thought if it takes me 3/4 of a day, well, basically the whole day by the time I get shit up, sort up, and I collect the swarm. Well, the swarms are easy, but if I collect the thing out of the bushes or out of a house, I don't even know what I'm worth for a day. I don't know. This bloke's worth about $300 a day. So me, I'm not sure what I'm worth a day.
$3.
Depends on what I do. Oh, harsh. That's nice. That's what he pays me. Nothing.
I pay you with love.
Oh,
trouble finding good stock. Yeah, that's
yes.
Bumblebees are in Tasmania. Yeah, cool. I'm putting together a collection of tools and work table to build some hives. Good work, Reg.
Yep.
Where are we up to? Taryn P says, I'm a rescue driver for the highway patrol. I respond to car accidents to clear them from the highway. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you do the cleanup afterwards, I assume? Or do you do, or you drive, or you do the, I'm not sure. Hey, I love your channel. That's from Scientific Weirdo. That's an awesome name. Good work. Shovelhead said they've seen bumblebees in their backyard. Okay.
New South Wales.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where do you buy?
They're coming quickly, man.
Where do you buy your packaged bees? I only see the nukes on Gumtree.
Well, the place that I did buy my packaged bees with went broke, so I'm not really sure now. I'll have another. I think Australian Queen Breeders, but I don't think they're organised to move them. You got to go to them. So, because I did used to get them from the what was it called? Fucking hell. Anyway, he's not in business anymore, which is a shame because the season was so crap and it just fucked with his. Well, I can't say that, can I? It messed with his head. So,
where are we up to? I think you need a new lawnmower. Yes, I do.
Yes, he does. Bloody hell! I offered him a new lawnmower and he turned mine down because the catcher didn't work.
You offered me a lawnmower. It was as buggered as the one I had.
It was not. It ran.
The one I have runs.
Well, okay. See, he doesn't need my help. He's got plenty of money. He can buy a new lawnmower, or at least go to a garage sale. Perhaps his in-laws could go to the garage sale and buy him one.
Okay. I'm not sure how to say that, but John, I really like the progress that's shown in the videos. It really shows that you're making an effort. It shows every episode notification I get a smile, and none has ever let me down. Keep it up. I'm glad.
Thank you very much. We are trying to progress. It's a slow journey. I tell you what. Sometimes I watch myself and I think, golly gosh, it's a struggle.
Taryn P, I'm the first on scene about 80% of the time, so a bit of both. Oh, wow.
Yes, the bunyip bees. That's who I was trying to think of.
What kind of structure can I buy to support?
Oh, where are we?
This one.
Oh, no, buy to support. Hang on, we're not really sure.
We're not sure what the question is. Sorry. Here we go. What structure could I use? Would you suggest to support bees when I actually home them?
Oh, yes. Well, the easiest option is a nice box with some set frames. Like, it's just nice so you can work them and you can look at their brood nest and you can just, look after them. But a top bar hive isn't too shabby either.
Deborah says, "Hi, I'm Canadian. I love your show. Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Deb.
What kind of hives do you think is best for up here? You guys are awesome.
In Canada?
Yeah.
Actually, well, those paradise hives come from there, don't they? From Canada or Norway? That's around that. No, sorry, that's the opposite. No. Anyway, Canada's a bit cold, so they come. The paradise hives come from that sort of area, which are nice and insulated for cold weather. So you could have a crack at that. Or if you're going to go with the wooden ones, then you have to wrap them up for winter. I think that's how it works. Yeah. Down here in Oz, it's a little bit hot.
Yeah, and it's sort of opposite end of the problem.
Yes.
Do you rent out colonies for pollinization?
Yes, I'm working on it. Depends where you are. I've got a couple of apple growers that are getting me lined up for this year. And obviously I do my own almonds, and I'm trying to get big enough to do some other people's almonds, but it has turned into a bit of a conflict this year. Not a conflict, anyway.
Christopher wants to know, has a new extractor walked off the property? It was quite the rattle.
It was trying to run away. I had to try it down with a lasso bloody thing. I did figure out in the end that you don't run their programs, because here in the Mallee, our honey is a bit thicker, so you just got to run it on your own.
Yeah, old Les taught us that.
He did.
Yeah.
And Les said that they used to extract honey, and they had two extractors because it took so long because the honey was so rich and so thick that you had to do it twice, like do one for 20 minutes so you could load the other one.
Highland Steam, afternoon from Inverness. Don't buy the Mitsubishi.
I think you're on the money.
Yeah.
I thought about it. It was a very conflicted decision.
Flying Dutchman, just a hi from Holland. Awesome.
Cool.
Hey, hi from Australia.
Good on you.
Laurel, you guys are amazing. Love your show. Always smiling. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a spying Dutchman, actually.
Spying Dutchman.
I said flying Dutchman.
Oh, yeah.
Mind you, it could be either.
Do you want to sit on this side and read all this
No,
stuff?
I've got my eyes on. This is the first time I can actually see shit.
Why do you paint your hives white and not green? Is it due to the weather?
Well. The ones that are white are wooden, and the ones that are green are foam, because the foam doesn't give a shit. But yes, it's because apparently it reflects the heat.
Yeah, but why did you paint them green?
Because the green ones are of paradise hives, and they don't mind. No,
Yeah, but
it says
I know,
white,
but
and you
didn't
paint
you
them
buy-
white
didn't
and
you
not
paint-
green.
But didn't you paint them green because you just had paint left over from something else?
I got it cheap from Bunnings.
There you go. This is what he was trying to ask. Why are they green?
Well, they were because it didn't matter.
You
And
got
I,
cheap paint from Bunnings.
yeah, the Paradise ones, but the wooden ones I bought white paint.
Yeah, okay, but
I actually paid for that paint
They're questioning why they're green.
because they could be, and they could disappear into the environment. Maybe I was trying to be aesthetically popular. I had actually had to buy. In my defence, I had
a cheapskate.
Yeah, I was, but I had to buy a bloody 20 litres of friggin' white paint to. Oh, shut up, you. See what I got to deal with? God, tell you what.
See what I got to deal with? You get to see what I have to deal with. Apparently, the Paradise Beehives come from Finland. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
sorry, Finley. Yes, I knew it was somewhere cold.
Brendan wants to know. Oh, he's from quite wet here in Melbourne. That's awesome. I want to know, how is all your bees coping with this weather?
They're having a little tea party at the minute. They're all snuggled up together going, fuck, Brenda, it's cold.
Next question. This is cool. How do bees have sex, and also are there gay bees? Legit question.
I don't think there's any gay bees because they're insects and they haven't got that much smarts. So, and they have, that's the whole saying, you know, the flying fuck. That's what they're doing. The queen goes off for a little bit of a fly past the boys, and there's about 20 or 50 or 100 boys chase the girl down, and they all fix her up together. So I think it's a gangbang in the air.
But then the best part, the most disturbing and best part is that when the boys finish and they pull out, their penises stay inside the queen and they rip out their abdomen and die.
So you know when you've ever had that amazing fuck and it's the best root ever, and you think, fuck, I could just die now. Well, that's what happens to the bee. At least she dies happy. Have you never had that feeling? Maybe that's just a journey thing. But, you know, I think every bloke has had an amazing.
Okay.
No, sorry, I'll shut up.
Jesus Christ!
Too much information.
If you go to YouTube, there's a really intense video where they've that was, I think, shot in Germany, where they put a queen on the end of a pole with a camera pointing at it, and they show what happens. So it's worth in slow motion. So it's worth looking up to help answer the question better than my old man's weird sex jokes. How are you?
Wasn't a weird sex joke.
How are you going to make an F1B bush bee man bee?
Hey, F1.
Sure.
Well, I can fly quick.
How about a Mercedes Unimog for a bus? No, for a truck.
Yes, anything other than the one I'm looking at.
My back was done by driving a Canter.
Oh, the Mitsubishi Canter.
Bugger.
What, the seat was crap? Let's not go there. Yeah.
Taryn P says, time to go play in the highway. You two make me look forward to Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'll always support the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, champion.
Have a safe day at work.
I hope it's not too messed up.
Yeah. Ryan says, what's your plans for over winter while the bees aren't doing much besides buying a truck?
You'll have to watch and find out. We have a few ideas. Anyway, maybe I should. You have to watch because I've got myself a Star trailer coming up.
Star trailer.
Yes. Well, you know how the stars have a camper trailer. Well, I've got one.
Yeah, that's right. He's getting demanding.
Yes. Yes. Look out.
I understood what that meant, but now I do. The Markham families did not cover fuel costs in northern New South Wales.
Yes. No. Yes, I know the feeling. There was a sad year, but the trees were flowering, but there wasn't much flow. I don't know. Wasn't good. I'm still trying to explain that to the lovely wife.
Brendan's just telling it as is. I'm assuming that's the bee sex story. Unless he was a donor. Night, fellas, take it easy. See you, mate. Thank you. Peter Dutch, has this show got an R certificate yet? Oh, as in like R rated?
Oh, R for really good.
Suspension with the truck. The person that did their back end, suspension was rough, especially when empty.
Yes. Yes. No, I would imagine so. I hadn't got that far yet. Our truck wasn't going fast enough to bump too hard.
Somebody's got a good question. I'm not quite sure. Why is there scissors on the wall?
Oh, the scissors are on the wall just in case I get out of line.
Okay.
No, they just look cool. I really don't know. It's got something to do with dressmaking, but I don't know through the ages.
Yeah, well, Mum's a qualified dressmaker, so
yeah, something to do with dressmaking through the ages. I think it was. But anyway,
I'm sure she'd be pissed if I took scissors down and cut stuff up with them, though.
I don't think you're meant to cut scissors anymore with them. They've done their cutting days.
No,
they're just on the wall now. We get in trouble for all sorts of shit. They're in trouble the fact the fucking TV didn't work upstairs. But anyway,
because we didn't want to, we had to ask Mum to stop watching stuff on the internet because it takes up the bandwidth. Anyway, sorry, Mum. As the show, where are we up to? Why do you have? Oh, you've done the scissors. Solvalian style beehives. Is it?
Yes, I love them. I seriously want to get some. I've got excited and I've got the trailer to put them in, but then I went on to get some, and then because the season's been so friggin' ordinary, I couldn't afford to get them. So it's on my list, and I reckon they're going to be amazing. And I've got this really crazy idea that if I can get the camper organised with the surveillance. Anyway, I'm going to pronounce it wrong. But anyway, the surveillance beehives, I figure I can camp in the middle of the trailer and keep warm in the winter because all the ladies have got that beautiful ambience going on. So, yes, I'm working on it, and I reckon they're cool.
An F1 hybrid breed where you requeen a hive with an alternate bloodline, like when you would cross a breed like with another type of bee. You know, when you requeen to
yeah. But when you requeen, if you get a new queen and she's already mated, it's not like she's coming with her own bloodline, and then the egg she lays will change your entire hive around within about a cycle, which is 3 weeks. Well, that's in the spring, summertime.
Where are we to? If we're planning on a bush bee man meeting up, we thought about it doing it maybe in Adelaide or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but anyway,
it's on the list of things to do with. Oh golly, gosh! I tell you what, there's so many things we kind of fit into this little program.
Paul says it makes a good piece of advice: never use the good scissors. Yes,
good idea, especially to cut. I tell you, on that note. Don't cut paper with your wife's dressmaking scissors, or you're getting serious arguments. Yes, off with your head. You might end them in your ear.
Were you in trouble when you brought your broken truck home? Nana's reaction was the best.
Trouble does not begin to describe what happened.
I think you were in more trouble, less about the truck, more about the fact that you opened the radiator cap and nearly burnt your face off.
That was my daughter, definitely. Yeah, my wife said,
if Tiffany's still watching, I'm sorry yet again.
My wife hasn't even seen the truck. She saw the show and was so disgraced or so disgusted that she said, I'm not even looking. Just take it to the scrap heap. So that's how much that went over.
Oh shit.
Hasn't even seen it in real life.
Laura wants to know, did the old truck you took the radiator cap off still run, or has it died?
Oh, I think it's in trouble. It's only just slightly dead, though. It's in with the chance for a resurrection, but I don't think I'm going to put it together for that. I have it to transition into something a bit more respectable.
Do you have any school children who visit hives or planning to promote it to school children?
Yes, yeah. I think we're off to the high school shortly, and
one of our winter plans is to build a portable observation hive.
Mm-hmm.
Kerry over at Half Barrel Honey has a cool little one that she uses. So we might have to look at some of the photos of hers to get some inspiration.
No, but
I'm a little concerned with Dad building that in my floor behind.
He has no confidence at all, has he?
You're the one that opened a fucking radiator cap inside a truck. I got it.
Not everybody can be as clever as him, can they? He has had a few moments. He blew himself up with a barbecue, but let's not go there.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm
Yeah,
perfect.
well, you start picking a fight. Just be careful. Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Do you have market to promote yourself? No, we haven't. We should do.
Yeah. We're working on it. We just got to fit it together.
Through winter, it's time for you two to build a top bar beehive. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
So you can learn from Muse. I've started building one, just stumped on what size to make the frame bars.
Ah, good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Depends how wide the thing is.
We're up to. Do you breed queens, and what's the best time of year to do it?
Generally from spring till sort of late summer is the best time to breed queens. And yes, we do breed queens, but I'm a little bit slack. I just let them breed. I don't do it with the whole queen cell thing. I just let them make their own queen cells and cut them out and use them. But that's hopefully this coming season. It was going to be this season, but the season was so ordinary I didn't bother. But this coming season I've got some queen cell caps coming, and I'll have a crack with my little grafting tool and see what happens. That could be interesting.
Have you inquired about getting a rebuilt engine in that truck? It would make a fine farm truck.
Yes, well, that was my original plan, and I thought I blew it up. I thought it was going to be a good little farm truck. Take the crane off and use it on the farm, but I don't know. I don't know where I am at the minute. It might just end up being a blooming platform for the spray unit.
Harry, hi guys, how are you both? We're both good, I think.
We are. I think we're good.
That $6,000 truck looks good for the money, but how many Ks on it? Did you check the radiator while it was running?
No, that was cold.
Deserved that comment.
It was
Somebody
cold,
else
that
commented on it yesterday.
It was a cold radiator when I opened it.
I reckon my favorite part of that video was the dude that was selling the truck getting electrocuted. If you look carefully, you can see him shock himself with that car battery when it sparks. But
my favorite part of the whole thing was when it wouldn't start. He just said, it doesn't need to start. It's an awesome truck. Don't bother to take my word for it. Just give me the money and fuck off. I thought, wow, even I'm not that crazy.
Smith, love watching your show. It's always a blast every new episode. I love getting to talk with my dad all about antics you guys are up to. Thank you so much for all you do. That's awesome.
Cool. Thanks, Samantha.
I'm glad you both can chat about it. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Reg said, that's actually a good point, Reg. We were actually talking about doing one in the aquarium. Reg says, saw some built in a small fish tank.
Yes, well, I've got a fish tank that is halfway through getting ready, but there's only so many days in an hour. No, so many hours in a day.
Could you put the frames in a steam box before you make it before you're spinning and make it easier and quicker, or would it soften the comb too much?
Not in the steam box. Normally put it in a heat box. We had it in the car. Well, I normally have it in a old car to warm them up, but trouble is the honey off the red mallee was that jolly thick. It took a bit of time to get out. When I figured out the blooming extractor, it came good. But that was like 3/4 of the way through.
When are you buying your Ferrari with all the Patreon money?
Depends how much you're giving us at the minute. At the minute, I reckon I'll be long since dead.
But thank you everybody that is supporting.
Yes, God bless you all. And I don't think, even if we had enough money, I don't think we'd waste it on a Ferrari. We'd just go and do some more cool shit
to make more cool shit on the show. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. The whole point of Patreon is to actually make the show better.
Plus, I wouldn't want to risk Dad buying a Ferrari for him to open the radiator cap.
Well, you and your radiator cap jokes. In a Ferrari, you don't need to open the radiator cap, which is really crap. Maybe that would be the only one we could actually afford. Tell you what, he's trying to get some miles out of this.
Yeah. Well,
anybody think I'm the only bloke in the whole of the universe that's done something stupid? Maybe I was the only one that got filmed doing something stupid, but
true.
Not.
I have to admit, when I was like 18, I think, I opened the radiator cap in my car, but it wasn't inside the cabin.
Yeah, well, so it wasn't anywhere near as much fun. Anyway, getting filmed. I thought it was really cool. My brother-in-law, Dave, was telling me that, the young people today, they just don't understand. Back in his day, or back in our day, when you pulled into the servo, there was a great big mat in the service station so you could open your radiator cap and all the exploding steam wouldn't burn you, and then you could fill it up again. So there you go. So anyway, my thought pattern was not completely out of control. It was just the wrong era. And it was very stupid in the cabin.
Paul's heading off because he's got a sinus, cold, smashing me. Better
A
go off to bed. All the
that's
best,
not
fellas.
good.
Keep up the rest. Thank you.
Have you got some fixed vapor rub?
Leroy said, "G'day, lads. Bit late. Oh, good. Been enjoying your recent episodes. Awesome. Thank you."
Thank you for watching.
Ryan says, "Probably missed the memo, but what happened to the bee vacuum?"
It's still going. It's just the wrong season for it. So it's all good. We're
Probably
retro.
a little bit too powerful too. So.
Yeah. We retrofitted it with a little less sucker.
But I think we need
Or
to
a
make
bigger tap.
Yeah, but we also think we should get a portable vac and instead of taking a big shop vac with us. I think that's the other thing. Power supply is another issue.
Yeah. No, anyway. Next spring, it's on the list.
Leroy asked a question. My hive has just become queenless, hoping the girls have superseded her, and my new queen is off with some blokes and will return. Bit worried at the moment. Any advice?
Yes. Well, I'm hoping you're in America at the minute, because if you're here in Australia, you're in all sorts of strife because it's the wrong weather for her getting fixed up. But yeah, she'll come back, and if she doesn't come back, if you have another hive somewhere nearby that has some brood that the girls will be able to make a new queen. That makes any sense? It makes sense. So yes,
because it has to be fresh brood for them.
Yes, it has to be a little baby egg so they can turn it into a queen. So just really, ultimately is you just watch and then just become queenless, and so they'll be hatching a queen. So you need to go.
Unfortunately,
Sydney.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, that could be a problem. Because it's a little bit bloody cold. Because the biggest drama is the girls will make a queen and she'll go out, but there's not a lot of drones this time of year. No, because it's not necessarily breeding time.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It is a bummer. But just keep an eye on them. They might be all right. But if they come out the other end of winter, then you need to give them some new brood so they can make a new queen.
Do you only have the one hive? Because you can also, come spring, transfer some brood from another hive.
Yeah,
to help kick them off.
Yeah, so they can make a new queen.
Yeah. What's your worst experience you have with beekeeping in the AFB where you had to burn the hives?
That was definitely up there. Yes, I think that's probably the only upside to the AFB saga was we actually met a nice little representative from the Persa.
Yeah,
which was probably the only bright note out of that whole saga.
We're up to. Did you respin your finished honey frames once you knew they had to spin longer?
Yes, yeah. We did, and we got another blooming at least nearly 30 litres out of the jolly things when we redid them,
which was awesome.
And we didn't rip them apart.
Reg says, "Get back to work on the caravan. Should save time sitting up with the gazebo."
Yes. Yep, it's on the list.
Laurel, I'm buying a baby 2-frame honey extractor. The honey takes so long to extract. Is it better to get electric and spin it for 10, 15 minutes? How fast do you spin? Slow, mid, faster before comb collapse?
Now, it depends on where we are at the minute, but yes, if you, and it all depends what nectar it is. Because sometimes if we get an early spring nectar that's really nice and soft, it'll, like citrus, it'll just spin out easy as. And so you can do it manually without too much trouble. And you want to spin it, sort of medium speed so it doesn't rip apart. Some of the combs that collapsed were because they were really young and we were trying to figure out how that stupid thing worked.
All right, last question before we wrap up, which is just a follow-up. Leroy says, I only have one single hive. I'm chock-block full of honey too. The hive was doing so well for my first year beekeeping.
Oh, mate. So frustrating, isn't it, when that happens?
Don't give up. If
don't
worst comes to worst, start again in spring. Just get it. Start.
They might be okay. The only trouble is they won't be able to make it when they get out of. If they make it through winter, they won't be able to make a queen a new queen themselves, so you'll have to buy one for them because they won't have any young brood.
Sorry to hear that. ZK Cav just started binge watching your show with my husband. We're really enjoying it and think you both are great. That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks guys for watching and coming in and asking all these amazing questions. We'll keep doing these monthly. Sorry it's been a little bit slow going since I had my surgery, but we should be up and running. And yeah.
Hey, by the way, Reg, just a little footnote down there at Murray Bridge.
No, he lives up in North Queensland. He once lived.
Lived in. Oh, sorry. That's all right. I was going to hit you up for some winter mallee, but anyway. Anybody out there that knows anybody that's got some mallee that's flowering at the minute, the ladies could do with a little bit of overwintering food.
Anarchy Aileen, yeah, hang in there. When hopefully eventually you'll be able to start beekeeping in a few years.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. Hughie, last question. Well, one more last question. It's an important one. Hughie Hughes, hi bee boys. What would you rather? Toes shaped like fingers or fingers shaped like toes? This is the most important question we've had all night.
Toes shaped like fingers or fingers shaped like toes? I think both would be complicated, wouldn't they? Unless you're like, hell, you answer that question, son.
I'd rather have toes shaped like fingers. Oh, like monkeys do.
Okay. Rather then what do you? But see, my poor old analytic brain is going. So does that mean you got to swap them around?
Oh yeah. Are we playing swaps? That's a good question.
Yeah. Are we like doing like one or the other?
Yeah. Anyway, thanks guys for supporting us and everything. And if you want to help us more by going to Patreon and supporting us, $1 makes a big difference. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Well, you guys will subscribe if you're watching this us talk shit for an hour. But make sure you share and like the videos.
Subscribe, like, and
comment,
talking about subscribing, liking, and sharing. We're having this ongoing controversy about whether or not we should have a little call to action. Is it called a call to action at the end of the video to help people to subscribe, like, and share? Anyway, I've heard some people say we should. This bloke's saying we shouldn't. And so, I don't know.
Have a debate. And we might
text him and find out.
We might even test it out and you guys can tell us if it's bad or good. So,
yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys.
Love you guys. Thanks very much.
Don't forget to support us. Thank you
See
for the
next
people
time.
that are supporting us.
Well, thank you for all your support already.
Yeah. And we'll talk to you guys next month. And keep watching. Bye.
Bye.